Some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 Expose.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload.
Hey, we're over 100 people. Holy shit.
Expose. Expose.
Wow. It's almost like YouTube's not sending out my notifications. I feel like it's the good old days of being on my main channel of streaming. Where if I uploaded, yeah, Cuomo's a piece of shit. I think he's just hoping he could deny it into the fucking ground. And he thinks it'll go away. It's not going to go away, dude. It's not going to go away. Did I turn down the music? Yes, I did. Hello, everybody. How are you? Yes, I heard about all the stuff at Blizzard. I'll be talking about it tomorrow. I'm going to be filming this. I may even film it tonight, depending on how long I stream. This stream's going to end up being a dud because I'm on the naughty. No, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. We're gaining traction here, kids. We're gaining traction. I mean, he had like, what did they had like the DA looking into it. It's not just like he said, she said. It's like, nah, bro, you've the jig is up, man. You gotta, the president of the United States is like, yo, come on, let's go. What are you doing? You're like pulling them off with that fucking thing. So, time to go, Cuomo. I have a feeling his brother's going to get kicked from CNN, too. I have a feeling his brother's going to get out. I forgot his fucking name right now. Chris Cuomo. He's going to be ousted. They're going to be like, nah, man, you're out. You are out, son. You need to go. And you need to go now. I don't think they're going to tolerate it. So... Hopefully, what did he get? Like a few million for that stupid fucking book deal because he was oh so brave to have a press conference every day talking about numbers for COVID. I'm like, yeah, he just spit stats. But at the time, because of everything else going on, he seemed like a genius. You know, with the buffoon we had in office, Trump or Cuomo seemed like he was a fucking rocket scientist because he was somewhat civil. You know what I'm saying? What am I reacting to? I don't even know if I can open up. I can't open up Streamlabs right now, bro. I don't even have the Streamlabs link in here. How are you? What are you getting from the other channel? This is the grapefruit. It's the caffeinated blood orange grapefruit. Aha! We're crawling up there. We're getting up to 200 viewers. I had a feeling this was probably going to happen tonight. There's probably a lot of people. I'm not seeing a lot of the regulars here that I usually see. Here we go. Come on, baby. Can we... we went down. We went down. Come on. Pineapple spin drift is pretty fucking amazing. I got to pick up some of that. I ran out of it. Or do I have some downstairs? I'm drinking this too because it has caffeine. And I'm not drinking any sugar. Not that I put sugar in my coffee, but I'll have like the coconut creamer. So this is kind of like I'm getting caffeine and it's no calories and there's no fake sugar. So it's like the best of both worlds, like an old Jay-Z and R. Kelly album. I flew in on a helicopter. Oh my God. So yes, I know everything that's going on with Blizzard. I'm seeing it. I'm probably going to be talking about it tomorrow. I'm debating on whether I'm just really annoyed at YouTube right now. Or I may just, because I'm just tired of worrying about if an algorithm is going to demonetize my video. I'm just very, I'm going to keep making videos. Don't get me wrong. But it's just, let me look now if it's still demonetized. Probably shouldn't because it's going to ruin my fucking mood, but whatever. Let's see. Nope, still demonetized. Ah, man. Maybe I'll make a video on that tomorrow because I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed off at that. And I think it's going to stick too because I think someone actually complained not understanding what Shanken armor is. Like, you have to think of things that you don't even realize. oh, that may offend one person because that one person is a fucking idiot. So you have to think about that they don't understand that a word could be used in different contexts. You know, it's... I don't know. Like, it's just... I'm so tired of playing the fucking game of beating around the bush about what I'm saying. Here, I don't have to do that. I could say fuck all I want to. Fuck, 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 fuck. And here we go. Oh, wow. I'm still streaming. Amazing. It's just annoying. I thought initially when they had where, hey, you can manually review your own videos. Abandoned ship, Activision Blizzard is sinking. Yeah, that's an understatement. When they said the manual review thing, I'm like, all right, finally, if you're a partner and you've been doing this shit for a while, they're going to entrust you to rate your own videos accurately, which I fucking do. But no, it's... I don't even know why they have the manual rating system. Like, what the fuck is even the point? What is even the point? They're just going to have the algorithm scrub your video anyway. And if the auto captioning system thinks you said something that you didn't, or someone who's a brain dead more, I know no one's getting a notification tonight because... in another fun thing about YouTube, even though this is a streaming only fucking channel, I've streamed too much, so I'm spamming my audience. Keep in mind, there's some channels that upload like 6 fucking videos a day, but me streaming 3 times. I mean, it happens every time. It's not like it just happens one. Every time I do more than one thing on either of my channels, I don't get the same viewership. You can't tell me that's a fucking coincidence. It's 3 farts for 3 live streams today. Yes. Whoa! 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 Because they're thinking that they're doing the audience a favor because, like, oh, I bet they don't want to see all those different streams. But I'm like, they're subbed to the channel specifically for streaming. They can make the choice, YouTube, if they don't want to watch it. I know that's a shocking fact. And if it really annoys them that much, they may unsubscribe, and that's fine. I don't think anyone will. This is the first time, literally, that I've ever done that. I think there's been one other time maybe I've streamed twice from this channel. I think that was it. I don't even think I did that, though. I think that may have been on the other channel. But I don't know, man. Now, let me see something. If I go... Here, I could tell right now. If I go home... yeah. I could tell it's not recommending my RTU streams. Oh, well, it's... Oh, here, I'm going to subscribe. I'm not... How am I not subscribed to my own fucking channel? Oops. Oh, now it's showing it. All right. Or maybe it is. Maybe people are just sick of fucking seeing me today. I don't know. But... it is what it is. Here I am. I'm here. Talking to you wonderful people. Yeah, the Twitter notification. Oh, that's why I have to put out the Twitter notifications. That's why I put out a notification also on my other YouTube channel, Review Tech USA, because I know there's some, like, this is not an average. Like, I'd already be up to 500 people by now easily. Normally, I was up this afternoon to that many people around this time, and that was a daytime. But these are the rules. These are the rules. These are the rules that we. Oh, $903 car repair I'm seeing. Andrew Cuomo investigation reveals. I can't watch it because it's a news story, and it'll probably get copyrighted. Carlos is doing okay. Cop car radiator. Oof. Well, this is just them. It happened on the other channel too. It's no conspiracy. I know that if you stream or if you put up a certain amount of content, it doesn't send out as many notifications because they're like, yeah, you can't spam people, which I know. I always remember a perfect example of that was I don't know why, because I think I was like, oh wow, well, because at the time his videos were actually pretty well produced, but I was subscribed to the Game Dude, and this is when he was starting to. Now that I saw Mr. Mediker's video, that was kind of around the time he was having his meltdown, and anytime anybody criticized him, pre-order a Hyperscan predecessor QR by Mattel. I know what the Hyperscan is. What the hell you thought was that garbage console, right? Well, anyway, anytime someone he would take down the video, fix what the criticism was, re-upload it. Someone else would criticize something, then he would take down. So there would be some times he would upload like 15 fucking times a day. I'm like, no, I'm out. My whole feed is Game Dude re-uploads. Like, and does anyone else remember that? What are your thoughts on the future of online FPS games? I'm seeing an industry dying because of machine learning. Maybe. Yeah, didn't they have like a machine learning cheat? It's just amazing how human beings could ruin we found a way to ruin playing video games. We found a fucking way to ruin playing. There's always been that toxic shit, but and it's because there's a prize now. There's a financial incentive to get as good as possible. It always finds a way to get fucked, man. It always finds a way to get fucked, dude. It's pretty incredible that we learned a way to ruin playing like team fucking deathmatch online. I know YouTube is either they're gonna, or what'll happen. I still see viewership growing, which is good. They may send out the notification slow. That happens sometimes. What's up, Nerd Gamer? What's up, Dwayne? It could also be that Charlie Kirk is debating Vosh, and I know I have a little bit of a crossover audience, especially with Vosh, not Charlie Kirk, hopefully. So that may be it too. So developers. So I get it to a degree, but I have a channel which is about streaming, and this is only like, sometimes I upload 3 videos to my main YouTube channel. There's enough news. You know what I'm like? What is the big fucking deal that I'm streaming 3 times in one day? YouTube it wasn't even like that. They weren't even long streams either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I you know what I think it is too. I'm also streaming a little earlier than I usually do. I usually start between 8:30 and 9. So we'll see what happens. Or people are sick of seeing me today, which I can understand as well. Guys who cheat. That's a nice Warzone you got there. It'll be a shame if I did something. Dude, that's what it's. And look, I know I'm not the best at first-person shooters. But when I'm like, how the fuck did that guy shoot me through a fucking wall? Like, it wasn't even like there was. And I always remember thinking that. I'm like, Rich, you're just being salty. And remember that story I did on that dude who looked like he was stoned with greasy hair, who was a Twitch streamer, and he had some fucking bot that you could see, like, through walls. They would have, like, wire figures of where your enemies are in team deathmatch. Makes sense. Like, how did you even... Obviously, he wasn't shooting me through the wall, but how the fuck did you even see me to already be placed in the shot? There you go. Now, am I saying that's what happened to me? Probably not. But am I saying it did happen to me probably a couple times? Probably did. And that's the thing. Like, that's not fun. That is not fun. Hi, Rich. I suffer from bad anxiety, and your streams calm me down because of your down-to-earth and relatable personality. I just want to thank you. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And the reason why I'm laughing is that, you know, life is interesting. So, you know, that's why I keep a lot of my... I mean, I'll talk about stories of dating and stuff like that like I did yesterday and stuff, but I don't go into specifics with my personal life because people don't come here for that. You don't want to hear about my problems. Everyone has their own problems. McWizard, you have your own problems. You're coming here to escape those. So I may tell a funny story like with Ralph, which kind of wasn't funny at the time when it was happening back in 2006, but it's sure as shit that's funny to laugh at now. And I just... You know, you come here to be entertained. There will be times that I will go occasionally off the deep end, like when I finally had enough of hearing from fucking anti-vaxxers, where I get lectured by them every day, and I just have to sit there and be like, yes, dear. But generally, I'm an entertainer. That's what I'm here for. And the numbers are going up again. So I've noticed that too. There's two things that either happen. YouTube just doesn't send out your notifications, or they send them out like slowly. They're like, all right, maybe he's streamed 3 times today. Let's just kind of slowly roll out the notification. I've noticed that with videos too. And you know what's weird? If anyone here uploads content, I don't know if you do it for a living or you do it part-time or you just do it for the fun of it. Do you ever notice on the weekends, at least with my channel, like the viewership will start slow and I'm thinking, oh, the videos are done. Oh, well. And then all of a sudden I'll go back and check and it's like, it's actually above the average viewership for my videos. I'm like, the fuck did that happen? The Vosh. Can I restream it? Am I even allowed to restream it? Is it on Vosh's channel or is it on... I'm not going to restream it if it's on Charlie Kirk's. Because I'm afraid he'll strike my shit down. I don't think Vosh would. Dicks, Googlefish remembering. Oh, man. And then he humped the box. No, I've never cheated in an online game once in my life. Never. By the time that shit came around, I was too old to give a fuck. I've used like Game Genie when I was a kid. But that was for, you know, playing Super Mario Brothers 3 and being able to like not die when you get hit by enemies. Whoopee. That didn't affect the game. But now shit's so serious now. That people are like, they're going to destroy the industry because everyone's trying to become the next Ninja. Everyone's trying to become the next XQC. You know, everyone's trying to, you know, have Hassan Piker's perfectly trimmed beard. He has nothing to do with gaming. I know he games occasionally, but he's a political live stream commentator. But I just wanted to bring up his beard because it is nicely trimmed. Go fuck yourself. You know, everyone has that. Once there's a prize, shit gets ruined. That's just human nature. Same with politics. Same with every industry. If there's money to be made and success to be achieved, it gets destroyed. Because human being, in case you didn't notice, breaking news, human beings are self-absorbed, arrogant, selfish pieces of shit. And will destroy everything around them for their own gain. I know it's shocking. So, when there is something to be gained, it will be destroyed. I'm not trying to be a pessimistic prick. I'm just telling it's just how it is. Here is English. So that's why I don't do crossplay. Aren't the cheats coming to the consoles though? Aren't they figuring it the fuck out? NYC Batista. Aren't they figuring it out? English is not my mother tongue. I am still learning. For some reason, there seems to be a slur for every single race or ethnic group. And it's not even a slur what I said. It meant that there was a chink in their armor means there's an opening, there's a weak spot. That's all it means. That's all I meant by that. That's all that fucking word means in that context. That's all it means. And what bothers me even more is that it might have been some fuck that actually was stupid enough to not understand that phrase who said, like, yes, I'm going to say a because, you know, I use derogatory slurs all the time. I'm going to use a derogatory slur towards Asians just randomly in a video about the Steam Deck out of nowhere. So I will, if I find out that was a manual, I'm going to lose my shit. Like, all right, the algorithm does dumb things. Auto captions do dumb things. I could deal with that. But if someone was that dumb, that fucking stupid to get offended by that, like, you must have to remind yourself to breathe because you're that fucking dumb. Anyway, is Susan bad, or would YouTube be the same with another corp? It would be the same. You have to, now I'm going to actually kind of defend YouTube because this is uncharted territory. No one has a playbook for any of this shit. It isn't like it's the legacy television industry where we know how things should be played, how the rules should be played. It's not like no one's been in this. This is uncharted territory. I'm sitting in front of a camera right now talking about random shit, and that's part of the way I make my living. This has never been done before. Ever. So it's not that I'm saying that she hasn't made mistakes, but what would I do better? What would you do better? How we could sit there in we could be armchair CEOs, and I would do this, and I would not do this, and I would tell those advertisers to eat my ass. No, you wouldn't. How are you going to run the company? It's expensive. They have to constantly. They must have trucks going back and forth with servers every fucking day at YouTube. Like, it's expensive. Where are you going to pay for it? So if advertisers are sensitive, what are you going to do? Yes, sir, advertiser, sir. I need to pay a lot of money every day to keep these servers running, sir. You don't want Rich to say something that has nothing to do with a racial slur? And it's an old phrase that means that there's a weakness in someone's armor? We'll demonetize the video, sir. You would do the same thing. That's why I always laugh when we're a new kind of content creation website where we aren't beholden to advertisers. Oh, really? Are you really? Well, let's see when you pick up Steam and everything starts getting more expensive, how not beholden to them you are. Are you going to find some magical crowdfunding way to crowdfund the videos? No, the fuck you're not. Shut up. Because if it could be done, everyone would have a YouTube premium subscription and YouTube wouldn't have to worry about the advertisers, but they still do. So you could have a Storyfire, you could have a Blip TV, you could have, I don't even know how it's still around, Dailymotion for the 3 people that fucking watch that. It has to be owned by some like billionaire oligarch who just wants to say he owns a video streaming service. like, come on, man. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. Like, who's watching? Hey, man, I just went to Dailymotion today. No, you didn't. You never went to Daily. I haven't been to Dailymotion since the last time I uploaded. Actually, no, I went there when we watched videos on my other channel, seeing my old shit. But I haven't been to Dailymotion to upload a piece of content since 2013, when I first started YouTube full time. It's so that's the thing I always laugh. We're going to be different than YouTube. No, you're not. You don't know how to be different. If YouTube knew how to be different, YouTube would be different. Do I think that YouTube needs a viable competitor? Absolutely. I was hoping that Twitch was going to be that, but Twitch, 2 things Twitch did. They were actually really like for a while they were really going out. Look, we're going to have pre-recorded content. You could upload videos just like you upload on YouTube. They even talked to me about it. Then it was like, yeah, we just rather stick with streaming because we're making more. Fuck this. Like, and then they went full SJW, and then it just fell apart. So, like, not only did they not do the stuff where the pre-recorded videos like I do on my main channel, and they gave up on it, they also, I mean, they may still do it, but they aren't promoting it. They also went to where, like, they're finding new words for people to be offended by every day. Thanks, Twitch. That's bleeding over into YouTube, too. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Any advice for a new YouTuber? Don't do it. Platinum Nipples. Love your name. As a matter of fact, for a name like that, not that it really means anything, you get the prize of moderation. I have a Platinum Nipples moderator. We got to give him an applause, too. And some folks. TikTok may be the next YouTube in a different way. But TikTok, I think, is making people fucking stupider. I just got to keep it real with you. TikTok is making people dumb. I see some of the videos on there, and my brain, I lose IQ points each time. Also, Twitch is being ass-rammed by UMG. Yeah, they're getting destroyed. The copyright system on there is out of control in a bad way. If it was out of control, they gave more freedom, that would be nice. It's out of control in a bad way. There's people getting their livelihoods taken away because there's like 3 seconds of a fucking song in like Warzone, seriously. But TikTok, yeah, TikTok is still a different form of content. That's why YouTube copied TikTok with the YouTube Shorts. And YouTube Shorts actually view well. You may hate them. You missed a couple. How the fuck did I miss a couple super chats? Why you're fired? Are gaming mascots relevant anymore? Money is the root of all evil. Yeah. No, you know what's really the root of all evil though? NYC Batista. Yeah, I did miss him because I went on a tirade there. Human beings desire to accrue wealth. That's where money came from. Because no one, when people before money, people were like, all right, how do I get this person? How do I get something? Like, all right, I'll give you this grain for this shit. Let's just say, I'll give you this grain for this tool or whatever. I'm really oversimplifying it, but it's still somewhat accurate. And then they were like, all right, we can't just keep trading stuff. How do we get people to do things? All right, so we'll make this the currency, this USB-C adapter. I'll give you 5 USB-C adapters if you give me corn for my bird. And so these USB-C adapters became a form of currency that meant something. So, okay, if you paint my house, I'll give you 10 USB-C adapters. So the way we are motivated, we're too selfish to do anything for the sake of doing it. Believe me, I'm not saying that, we should go down the route that everyone's equal and there isn't capitalism. I'm all about capitalism. Trust me. I love money as much as everyone else does, but we had to make something that would motivate people to do shit. And people want to get more of it and accrue more of it to get more wealth and more power, and here we are. Any advice to a new YouTuber? Don't. It's a fucking, I hate, because I don't want to make it like I'm trying to push anyone away, but just understand, and this isn't me being a pessimist, this is me being a realist. Just do it for fun, do it as a hobby, and expect nothing. Expect nothing. Especially in 2021. You have so much against you on this platform that it's astronomical. I have it against me, and I'm semi-established. So you missed a couple. Yes, I know. How do you know if I am the victim of a grifter? Well, if you're asking the question in and of itself, that means that you're becoming more self-aware, which is a good thing. If you're asking the question, that means you're thinking, which is good. But it doesn't have to be. Look, Superlex, whether you're troll baiting me or not, it's not that the people aren't asking because they're like, look, I don't want to get a real job. They're asking because maybe I want to just garner a following so I could do something for fun. What I say to people is just don't expect anything. If you get to either, if you even get a following or you get to do it as a part-time thing, just be grateful because the chances are very slim. It's cucumber rich. Yes, it is. What's going on, Joey? What do you think? What would you do to Alex Frasabi and the other Cosby room enthusiasts? Also, J. Allen Brock gives me it rubs the lotion on its skin vibes. There is a turnover. There are heads rolling right now at an astronomical rate. So there are people that knew a lot of shit that were either complicit or a part of what happened there. And heads are rolling. Unfortunately, you aren't the first to get in trouble for that armor phrase. Really? Who else got in trouble for it? It's so ridiculous, man. Really? Like, that's where... I can't... Oh, man. And you know, I mean, I have sponsors from time to time. This is why YouTubers, I know everyone's like, I pay for YouTube Premium, and people have no fucking choice. First off, YouTube Premium makes a teeny tiny portion of your favorite channels that you watch. Doesn't even matter how big their sub base is. It's a fraction of the revenue that they get from that. And you could say something just like I did. You can say something with no malicious intent behind it, and there is none. That saying is not a racist saying. Using that word in a different context is different, but in that context, it just means that there is a vulnerability, and a chink in someone's armor means a vulnerability in their armor. Has nothing to do with a racial slur. Nothing. And your whole video could be it'd be like, oh man, that video didn't view great. Kind of know why now. But oh wow, this video is doing great. Oh, because I said something that had no malicious intent behind it. Now the video has limited ads on it, and now it's going to make me $1. Great, glad I put all that hard work into that video. So why? But so the only way you could secure yourself is by getting a sponsorship to know that you will get paid for the insane amount of work you may put into like a 20-minute review. No, I didn't. You honestly don't have to think. I didn't. That's a saying. That's a phrase. It has nothing to do with a racial slur. I didn't mean anything by it. It's a crock of fucking shit. That video is limited ads. Anyone with common sense, or it has to be, like I said, the only thing it could be is like someone born after the year 2000 who doesn't understand that saying. It does. And because when you go to, this is why I think it wasn't a manual complaint. If you go to the auto captions, it has the blank in armor. It has it blanked out like I'm just gonna yes, I'm gonna ruin my fucking career for a racial slur with which wouldn't even fit into any context into a video about the Steam Deck and the Switch OLED. Yep, that's what I did. YouTube, you got me. It's really considered. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I can't. This is why everyone's like, Rich, you're such a leftist cuck. No, I'm not. You'll never have me on board with that shit. You will never have me on board where I have to add a new word to a list every day that I'm passionate about. That, oh my God, you used that word. That word wasn't offensive yesterday, but now it's offensive. Get the fuck out of here with that. fuck off if you're in that camp. You will never have me on that side. If that means that you don't consider me a progressive because of it, then so fucking be it. So fucking be it. And the thing is, people get so caught up in that identity politics bullshit. I didn't miss the super chats. I know they're there. I didn't miss. I promise you, I didn't miss them, man. That they forget the real problems. Release the Krakens. Yes, sir. Here we go. Yes, sir. I'm freshly showered too, so my pits smell delicious. And what's interesting is that I wonder if, like, because when there was another video that went manually limited ads, it said that I wasn't rating my videos accurately. With this one, even though it went limited ads, it didn't say that again in my ad. I should probably let me go check that actually. Let's go see if that changed. Because I'm on my other browser. I'm on. Let me go to YouTube Studio. Let's see. Am I on the YouTube naughty list? Let's see. Let's go to monetization. Let's go to ads. No. That's so strange. That video is limited ads. It's not affecting my rating and my ad suitability. It says you've rated most of your videos accurately. I don't know. All I know is that was not in any fucking way meant as a racist comment. It had nothing to do with race. Had nothing to do with the Asian community. It meant a vulnerable. That's what that saying means. And I'm on the internet all the time. If that was one that's a no-no, I've never fucking heard it before. I've never heard anyone say that was offensive ever. But this is where we are, man. Have you know Chris Chan has been in the media? Oh yes, I've talked about it plenty of, man. So what we have in America it's corporate cronyism, or it's crony capitalism, you could call it, which is a massive fucking problem. Yeah, because the corporations, it's an oligarch. The corporations control our government. I don't care what political leanings you have. I don't think anyone will disagree with that. Unfortunately, you aren't the first to get in trouble for that. Who else got in trouble? I'm curious. I've never even heard that was offensive before. I've literally heard nothing about that being offensive until this shit happened with me. And people yeah, that's offensive, Rich. They should have done that. I'm glad. I'm like, what? I missed that fucking memo. When did that happen? Yes, I know what happened. Chris Chan literally raped his mother. It's horrifying. It's disgusting. John, thank you for becoming a member. Several TV people got in trouble, mainly sports. Really? Oh my God. But you know what? My cucumber is blue, guys. That is a problem, Patrick. Now that Mike Morhaime and J. Allen Brock are up, what would their joint legacy be? We're going to find out in the not too distant future. I don't even know if I could say it here. A blank in someone's armor. Go look it up. I'm done saying it. There we go. Apparently that's... Oh my... I fucking can't, man. That makes me so angry. That makes me so angry. I gotta play by the rules. So there, all right, yep, all right. I'm gonna have to start making a fucking list and just looking down. That's where we are. We are in that dystopia that I was afraid was gonna happen. We're there. Let me add that to the list here. There, it's on my fucking list now. Jesus Christ, man. Yes, I know why, Chris, because what he did. Which word is offensive? I can't even say it. I honestly don't understand why Edward Snowden and Julia Assange are either heroes or villains is even a debate. Because there's people that want this. They want this. They want to be able to control. So what happened? The word is offensive if using in a certain context. That's not the context I use in it. And context is key. However, it's not out of the realm of possibility that an algorithm picked up on it. The word in other contexts is, oh yes, of course, I agree. Yeah, if you're using it in another context, it's very racist. It's absolutely racist. That's a context I would never use it in. But the context I use it in is, I think, safe to say, literally the only context that it's not racist. But it wasn't. That's it. I was using it just to make a statement about the Steam Deck is not a weakness in the Nintendo Switch OLED's armor. Yeah, Phoenix, I agree. No, it's not a kink. It's put a CH there. I'm afraid to fucking say it now. Been watching since 2012. Thanks to your videos that helped me get through tough times. You're welcome, man. I know what that's like. How long do you plan to be at YouTube? Even if I go off and do something else, like another project, like I'll always upload YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Nabisco got rid of cheese nips. No. No. No, no. Yeah, fuck Cuomo. Fuck Cuomo. I hope he loses his fucking multi-million-dollar book deal, too. Cheese nips. News. Some boxes of cheese nips are being recalled. No, I'm not seeing anything. There were yellow plastic pieces. I'm doing interesting tonight, man. It's been an interesting day. I'm learning that Wikipedia it. All right, I'll Wikipedia it. Cheese nips. Let me look. All. Wikipedia. As of 2020, cheese nips have been discontinued by Nabisco, still sold in Canada as Ritz's cheese nips. Why are they... It's not saying, though, why they were... What? If that's fucking true, I'm going to cry. But Gabe, not in the context I was using. Holy shit, we have a lot of viewers here now. What the hell happened? I'm looking up cheese nips, and everyone, I guess that people heard nips and came running. I look up, and we have normal viewership here. Is everything okay? Dude, I don't know anything about weed. In terms of, like, nuggets or nugs, I'm not the dude to be, YouTube. Yeah, they're still nowhere near as bad yet, though. I'm just going to have to take the L, is what it's seeming like. And again, it's not even, I don't give a, dude, who cares a shit about the revenue, okay? Like, you move on and make another video. Like, videos, I've gotten videos, it would be a weird month if I didn't get a video demonetized. But it is what it is. My target is reinstating mask mandates because of dumb fuck anti-vaxxers. I agree. If you're reading this and you're an anti-vaxxer, go fuck yourself. He's saying that eloquently to you. I think I've done a lot worse. No notification finally happened on this channel and got the earlier stream notification. Yeah, now it seems like, because all of a sudden I'm at normal viewership. Like, this is average for this channel, around 700 people. Really strange. I want to find out about these cheese nips. That's a fat man with his shirt off asking about cheese nips. That... What are you doing to me? What are you doing? You're You're a cheese nip. You're a bird, too. No notification finally happened on this channel. Got the earlier stream notifies, though. Yeah, so I think that's what happened. Like, oh, shit, Rich is streaming. Let me see if those nips are out. And the nips are out. Dad's nips are out. Yeah, I understand, but also the correct saying is a kink. No, it's not a kink in someone's armor. It's definitely... Dude, you could look up the saying. Chink in armor. Chink in one's armor. It's right here, bro. The idiom chink in one's armor refers to a vulnerability. It has traditionally been used to refer to a weak spot in a figurative suit of armor. The standard meaning is similar to an Achilles heel. Thank you. It's not just me saying it. Basically, I used the saying in my video talking about how the Steam Deck is not going to be competition for the Switch. They're going to be two different audiences, mostly. That I said that the Steam Deck is not going to be a chink in the Nintendo Switch OLED's armor. YouTube's algorithm doesn't understand context, and using that word in that context is not offensive. So they limited ads on the video, and it seems like it's going to stick. Cheese nips are greater than Cheez It. I haven't had them in so long, I don't even fucking know. Cheese rips. We're going to rip those cheese nips. Do I have cheesy nips? Leave your thoughts in the bird comment section below, you fucking bird. Nicolas Cage is going to replace you, you piece of shit poultry. Look up the racist corn pops box. Arizona senators may release the numbers this week of how many fake people voted. Let's see those groundbreaking numbers. I'm excited. Anyway, so let's go to now. Grammarist provides a sample usage to the Daily Telegraph that they find acceptable. Such hype was an anathema for the modest professional fighter who has 22 victories under his belt and not a perceptible chink in his armor. That is the context I used it in. It's acceptable. The Grammarist is saying, the Daily Telegraph is saying it's acceptable. It is not offensive. Here it is, the Daily Telegraph. And there's literally people fighting online, debating whether, like, you're finding things that don't exist to be offended by. Oh my God. All right, let me see something else here. Oh man. So it is literally by a grammarist deemed acceptable. No, not that. No, I want a dashboard. Come on. Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. Not you. The stupid phone. English is my second language, and I know that. Like, here is the... Where did it go? Not cheese nips. With chink in one's armor. Grammarist provides a sample usage. The phrase chink in one's armor has been idiomatically since the 17th century is based on the definition of chink, meaning a crack or gap, dating back to around 1400. They have like a whole thing on this. Here we go, though. Someone wasn't trolling about this. We're going to dive into this now. Let's dive into why people are fucking idiots. ESPN, considerable controversy was generated in the United States after two incidents regarding Taiwanese-American basketball player Jeremy Lin and the network ESPN occurred in the same week. An editor used the phrase because people are morons and don't understand a phrase because they're fucking idiots and they could go fuck themselves. An editor used the phrase as a headline on the company's website in February 2012. The headline was titled, "Chink in the Armor." Oh my God, oh my God. It means a weakness in the armor. It doesn't mean... I still want to be offended anyway. I have nothing better to do. An editor, so, and referred specifically, oh. He didn't mean it, but that's bad optics. Oh, the headline was a reference to Lynn's unsuccessful game, the New Orleans Hornets. Because Jeremy Lin is an Asian athlete. Yeah, they didn't mean it, but that's okay. At least I could understand that like 37% more. Asian athlete. Okay, the phrase, I know what you meant, but he's Asian. Not good optics. Got to keep it real. You guys know I'm objective. Got to keep it real. I probably, knowing that I'm referring to an Asian athlete, would have been like, bro, I know what it means, but he is Asian. That word in other contexts is malicious. Neil, I know you did it. There's actually a cheese in Australia called... Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Yeah, so I kind of see how they got some heat. I just have to keep it... No, okay. No, Mark Davis, I got you. And you're right. You weren't trolling. You're telling me the truth. I just looked at it on... I just looked it up online. Yes, Young Jello, keep personal biases out of the moderation. He is 3,000 fucking % correct. Please do that. I found out a lady I dated is becoming a man. Well, if that's what she feels is what she identifies as. And there's no, so you dated her, who is now a he, or going to be a he. That's their choice. That's what they feel they are. And you can't... It's not something to be hurt over. I'm trying to... That's a real tough one. It's interesting because I've also seen people who were transgender when they were husband and wife, and so like the husband felt they were a woman, they became a woman, and they still stayed with their same partner. So, there's nothing wrong with them transitioning, and and I can understand you feeling hurt from you were no longer with them, but see, that's do you ever think YouTube is out to get you for calling them out all the time? No. I don't call them out nearly as much as other YouTubers have. And I'm still respectful about it. Like, a company needs to hear when they think that, Markiplier has been pretty vicious on them before, and he's way more fucking relevant than I am. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that gives him more of a pass. I don't know. But it's not like I'm saying derogatory names towards the CEO of the company. I would never do that. It's not like, I will criticize when I think they make poor choices. Oh, I have a surprise coming up that I can't talk about. I can't wait to have this surprise on this channel. I won't say when it is, but it's coming from far away, this surprise. Coming from far away. I'm a little big tonight, so I probably should unbox this tonight when I film. Or when I film after the stream, I should have. So, it is... what was it again? All right, let's... I used the term officially, not the human chin. officially in the one way it is deemed not offensive, factually. And I'm still getting penalized for it. No, it's not an NES. It is a fake Super Nintendo Mini. It has a wonderful touch feeling. You're going to see a video on this. This may be... Honestly, it just... I don't even feel like... I think I'm going to because it's my job. But I'm not exactly thrilled to deal with talking about Activision. It's my job. I have to. I am interested genuinely in the topic, but to go through the rigmarole to upload that kind of controversial stuff on YouTube is mentally exhausting. It's not physically exhausting. It's not a tough job what I do, and I'm not going to pretend that it is. But it's like, why? Like, so, but I'm going to do it because I think it's responsible to give my take on it. That's what I built my channel on, and, I am interested in talking about it, but I don't like the politics that goes into trying to upload that kind of content. And the thing is, Rich, why aren't you... I actually get two things. I get the other stream. Why aren't you harsher on YouTube? Because I don't really know if anyone knows how to do... Everyone pretends they know how to do it better. I have these... companies coming to me all like, hey, why don't you upload to our plate? I'm like, I don't want to fucking like, why? What are you going to offer me that's different than YouTube? It's another option. Besides it being another option, what do you offer? How are you going to get the advertisers on there? Why am I going to sit there, have my editor, who I would, it would be also his time too, and time is money, so he would understandably want to be paid more. What are you going to offer me for the time, money, and effort to upload to your platform and what are you going to make it so different that there will be a viable audience there? Well, censorship. We don't have any. Yet. You don't. But as soon as the advertising dollars have to come in, you're going to be playing by the same fucking tune as Twitch, YouTube, and Amazon, and everyone else does. So shut your fucking mouth. You're going to offer nothing different, and that's why it's not even really YouTube's fault that it's a monopoly, because how the fuck do you compete against that? Who else has Google's money that they can compete against that, minus Amazon, and they have Twitch? Who? Who? I'm an owl, and you're a bird. Who? Owls are birds. But who? Nobody. So you could make all your other platforms. I may give Odyssey a chance. What the hell? Because with my luck, the one where I'm like, not even going to waste my time, will be the one that blows up. But that's going to have to be on me. I'm not going to waste my editor's time. He already has enough shit going on. Rich, does the word... I don't even want to say it. People are already using Chan to... Yeah, and it's disgusting because Chris Chan does not represent the transgender community at all. It's bullshit. Rich, I love you, man, but I feel I should tell you that your head resembles a polished can of peach honey seltzer, and I cannot unsee it. And you know what? Peach honey seltzer is delicious, and I have a delicious head, so that's okay. You're a peach honey bird. Are you going to be jealous of Nicolas Cage when he arrives? Why do you come? Why do you come? You're a handsome bird. But you're going to be replaced soon. You're going to be replaced by a man named Nicholas. How do you feel about that? Mull that over, son. Google is worth more than all the record companies. They need to take the RA and MPA to ask and sue them. But here's the thing. Because of Google's power and how much money they have in the bank is the reason why it's barely tolerable now. Isn't that insane? Think about that. It's still abhorrent how much control there are, but the reason there is the pushback is because of Google's power. Any other company would have to succumb to it. Even Twitch, who's owned by Amazon, succumbs to it to a degree. Do you think that the mystery fucking random content creation website is going to just be like, oh, we're going to be able to circumvent all that? Oh, really? What's your plan? How are you going to do that? You don't have a plan because you know you're full of shit. You're just trying to get people on your platform because you just think you'll be able to, all right, we'll just deal with it. Because you know what'll happen. They'll pretend that they're all free speech and fair speech and all that shit, and we're building a new exciting platform from the ground up that's going to be different. And then it's going to, if it can't garner success, which is a slim to none chance, then magically it's just going to become the same shit. You're not going to be able to say this. You're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to go by this rule. You're going to have to go by that rule. And it's going to become another content creation platform that has to play the same fucking games. Welcome to 2021. Sincerely, what happened? Where did it go? There was an interesting... Dear Rich, why are you shirtless all the time? Sincerely, a confused fan. Because people pay, and soon the payment's going to be gone, so I will be shirted again. Hot dogs are penis-shaped bologna. Serial Vapus, why are you not a mod? You were a mod on my channel for years. You are a mod now. And if I remember your name from being a mod, that means that you were a good mod. Working 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Good night, Rich. Yeah, man, go get some sleep. I'm going to get another drink here. So that's the thing, is that as we could criticize Google and everyone's like, yeah, yeah, there are many flaws to YouTube and many flaws that should be addressed and need to be addressed and probably could very well be addressed. But there's no magical answer to this shit. And no one has the playbook for this because this genre or user-generated content is so fucking new that no one knows where the next step is. Oh, I just rolled the chat all the way back up. Oops. How the fuck that happened? Arbiter 44, thank you. That's why I like everyone's like, I know I'm not going to repeat myself again. All these platforms like we're going to do it. Like is Storyfire even still a thing? I know they like pretended that they like magically got money from nowhere, and they survived. But are they still a thing? Who's going? I never hear anyone talking about Storyfire anymore ever. Never. I never hear a fucking word about Storyfire. Never see it tweeted. Never see anyone retweeting it. Like, even if I'm not following certain people. No, Storyfire died. No, really? McJuggernuggets and his partner didn't have the money to go up against a multi-billion-dollar corporation where you would need endless servers and high bandwidth and live streaming? And they would have to play by the same rules, and it would be way too... I'm shocked. No way. I never saw that coming. Gee. Dailymotion's actually still around. That one, I don't know who the fuck is going to Dailymotion to watch content. Maybe different countries. Maybe there's different countries around the world that do it. I do not ever hear anyone from the States say, hey, did you check out that video on Dailymotion? TikTok, I hear. Yeah. I mean, Dailymotion is there. Added 6 hours ago. How many views does this have? How many? Are you going to tell me how many fucking views you have? Or are you just not going to say views anymore because they're so low? Like, who owns Dailymotion? Does anybody know? Who the fuck owns it? Yes, for a very hot minute, Blip TV Yeah, it doesn't even say see more about. Let's see. See more about. Is there like any like I want to see is there all right, so let me answer these real quick. Nathaniel Clark, thank you for the Blip TV was, but they yeah, you know what I knew it was the beginning of the M for them? Like yeah, it's just all uploaded through trending this clip on Governor Cuomo. They don't even show views. Like they don't make it easy to find the views because they don't want you to know them because they're probably astronomically low. Who the fuck is going to Daily Motion? Nobody. I knew the beginning of the end. This is what I was saying before. I knew the beginning of the end was for Blip. Wait, put my shirt back on. When they like commissioned a bunch of the higher profile content creators back in like 2011-ish or 2012 to come over. Like I remember they got Philip DeFranco and iJustine. I think maybe even I could be wrong about this one. Tobuscus, because that's when he was on fire, and they were trying to get them all to go like do exclusive content on Blip because they thought, yeah, that's gonna work. Now Blip is wildly successful and a viable competitor to YouTube. And then I woke up and I had a bridge to sell you. Yeah, who's going to Vimeo either? Like, I know Vimeo is considered like that's the true creators platform. We have better codecs and higher fidelity and other. Get the fuck no get. That's like when Neil Young was trying to sell like his high resolution, where it was like 192 kilohertz, 24-bit audio, and who cared? Nobody. Did you see Frontier Airlines duct tape a passenger to their seat after he touched inappropriately, then suspended the entire flight crew? Ooh, I got to find out what the fuck happened with that. Ooh. Wait, is my shirt on the right way? Damn it. There we go. Vivendi owns Daily Motion, but who, like, why do they keep funding it? Like, I never, ever on the internet or IRL, I never fucking hear anybody saying, yo, I'm going to Daily Motion for anything ever. Like Vimeo once in a while with like my filmmaker friends, they're like, oh, we like to upload to Vimeo. It looks better. Okay, great. So once in a while, I'll hear a murmur of Vimeo. I never hear about Daily Motion. Not fucking once. So I would love to know who is just, I will take the money. I will do more with it. Vivendi, give me the money that you're putting into Daily Motion. I will create a horse empire with chickens and cucumbers, and I just knocked myself out of the fucking stream. Shit. Give me the money. Give me all the monies. I will take the money. I mean, let's keep... Daily Motion is great for pirated content, I'm sure. Yeah, it's probably like it's like the dark web on the non-dark web of probably content, right? Like I said, I don't pay attention. I haven't been there in fucking eons. Like, yo, would you check out that video on Daily Motion? It's like, wait, what? I haven't heard that ever. The last time I heard people talking about Daily Motion is when there was an issue that was on YouTube. Something happened with my upload, so I'd upload there first before I'd upload at the same time there in case the video wasn't viewable on YouTube. And that was back in 2013. That was the last time I've uploaded to that fucking platform. And again, it's not that I want to see a competitor. I would love to see a competitor against YouTube, but it ain't Daily Motion, and it's not Vimeo. That's for shit sure. So I would love to know who is pumping money into them and for what. I mean, Vimeo, I know they get like people pay for the premium subscription to Vimeo, and it offers things. So maybe that is beneficial. What is Metacafe? I never even heard of Metacafe. I heard of BitChute. I just recently heard of Odyssey. I may give Odyssey a chance. Is BitChute have an app? That is very important. If you don't have an app, then what the fuck are you doing? Rich, did you see the video of the guy getting taped to a seat on an airplane today? No. I literally just heard about that now. And it's because he touched someone like inappropriately and like the whole fuck, and because they taped him to the seat. I gotta see, do they have video of what happened? Live leak. Live leak is where you go if you want to have to see a therapist the next day. Oh, Live leak is gone. Is it really? Is it? I could have swore I saw something from Live leak recently. Let me look if Live leak is gone. I'm just a man with an ass. Live leak. Dissolved. Oh, wow. Oh, it was. Holy fuck. What happened? On August, let's find out what happened right now. On 19th August 2014, a video depicting the beheading of a U.S. journalist, James Foley, was posted by Islamic State terrorists on YouTube and other sites. When it was reported to the U.S. News, YouTube and Facebook deleted all related footage and implemented bans. Demand increased for Live Leak's footage as they currently allowed this. In response to the James Foley video, Hewitt posted that Live Leak's policy has been updated to ban all beheading footage produced by ISIS. Holy shit. The website continued to host the original video that depicted the aftermath of Foley's execution for its historical relevance, as it did not depict the beheading itself. On March 30th, 2019, Australian telecom Telestra denied millions of Australians access to websites 4chan, 8chan, Vote, Zero Hedge, and Live Leak as a response to the video of Christchurch mosque shootings. Oh my God, I remember that. That was everywhere. I think they live streamed that on Facebook too. At the beginning of 2020, Live Leak was temporarily disabling the ability to log into the website, and it also only suggested videos from other sources, such as YouTube or Dailymotion. Oh, well, Dailymotion was mentioned as something besides me mentioning if it fucking exists. After June 2020, it became possible to log into the site and view Live Leak's hosted videos again. Those who did not want to log into Live Leak would only see suggested videos that are hosted by YouTube, Dailymotion, or VK.com. On May 2021, Live Leak website closed, with site visitors being directed to itemfix.com. But why did it close? News. Live Leak closed. Why is it not? Really, it's not going to... has shut down. The Verge. Okay, here we go. You DM me the Frontier video on Twitter. Okay, I'll check it out after I read this. We'll do that. Okay. Video site Live Leak, best known for hosting gruesome footage that mainstream rivals wouldn't touch, has shut down after 15 years in operation. In its place is Itemfix, a site that bans users from uploading media containing excessive violence or gory content. Talk about a polar opposite. I still never was married, dude. I never was married. In a blog post, Live Leak founder Hayden Hewitt did not give an explicit reason for the site's closure, saying only that the world has changed a lot over these last few years, the internet alongside it, and we as people. In a video posted on his YouTube channel, Trigger Warning, Hewitt offered no further details, but said that maintaining Live Leak had becoming a struggle and that he and his team just didn't have it in us to carry on fighting. Everything's different now. Everything moves on, says Hewitt before adding in an aside to the camera. I don't fucking like it. I liked it much better when it was the Wild West. To a point, yeah. There's some things, there's some reforms that are good and some reforms that fucking suck. I just talked about one of them before. Live Leak has been a mainstay of internet culture for many years. Its name synonymous with footage of murder, terrorism, and everyday incidents of crime and violence. Yeah, I remember people giving me live links to insane shit. I think that's where I saw the assassinations and the beheadings. Sinister doppelganger to sites like YouTube, LiveLeak was founded in 2006 and grew out of a culture of early internet shock sites like Ogrish, Rotten.com. Oh my God, Rotten.com. I remember that's. Oof. And Bestcore, websites that hosted violent and pornographic content with the express aim of disgusting viewers. Well, I'll be damned. Let me look at your video. Let me see Disney Aviation roller coaster. I'll check it out now. Let me see here. Oh, what's your name on there, bro? All right, let's see if I could show this. Oh. Shit. All right, we'll watch this. You got me. Sold. Let me go piss real quick. And we'll watch this. Just gonna pee. And I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. No, I wasn't taking a dump. I was spraying some of my medical edibles and getting some coffee, Griffin Gaming. So let's have some... This is interesting. All right. Where are my fucking headphones? Turn that down. So let's see. Why am I not signed in here? All right, so let me go to the Twitter. Am I in Twitter? I want to log in. Hold on. Let me... Here we go. What am I doing? I am overthinking this. Message requests. I got it. I got it. Let's go. There we go. This is... Have you seen the video of the Texas mayor taking a dump on hot mic? No, I have not. That will be... If you just send me that too, it's going to be on Twitter. We'll have some fun. Let's have some fun. I'm going to keep the chat up for this because I don't think it's really necessary to be rid of the chat, but...
guys suck. My parents are worth $2 million goddamn dollars.
Yo, he's definitely fucked up. You get... My parents! Like, even when I'm ripped on a decent amount of the medical edibles, I don't sound like that. That's a drunken, belligerent dude.
And you know what? You suck. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? My grandpa is worth $4
Is he like, is he pulling the do you know who I am card? Like, you should...
Shut the up. You see?
Yo, did he swing it? Who swung first? I think the guy, the passenger did.
Chill out.
No, man. He was, if he was swinging first, which I think is what happened, you're up in the sky. What are they going to do? Until you can land, you get taped, motherfucker. You're throwing punches, you get taped. You get taped. Tape him. Tape him, baby. Again, look, belligerent is one thing. You start swinging. If he swung first, fuck yeah, you tape him. You tape that motherfucker.
So, a Frontier passenger allegedly touched two flight attendants' breasts, then screamed his parents are worth $2 million.
This is the problem, is that we put so much weight on wealth and power that you have pieces of shit like this trust fund baby who thinks they could do fucking shit like this. This stuff makes me so angry. It's like, it's tying into like every...
Before punching...
You can tape me whenever you want, sexy, you're welcome, man. I won't be taping you, though. If you try to punch me in the face, I may tape you, but... That's for self-defense. Griffin Gaming, thank you very much. Frontier has since apologized to the flight crew. The FAA said he was charged with battery. And they apologized to him good. Because they did what the fuck they had to do. Yo, all right, let's see what this guy has to say.
Flight attendant, and get this. Frontier suspended the crew for duct taping the passenger to the seat as they landed in Miami.
The Frontier Airlines passenger looks like a classic example of a rich kid being hit by their where they can't do whatever the fuck they want to. Oh wow, I can't do whatever I want to without repercussions? Holy shit, this is reality. Reality sucks. I'm going to cry about it.
Miami. 22-year-old Max Berry is now in custody. I mean, if his parents are worth $2 million, then why is he flying Frontier in the back? The airline allegedly suspended the flight.
Who gives a shit? Doesn't matter why he was acting the way he was acting. It doesn't matter if he's rich or not.
Attendants for taping him to the seat. I don't think the crew should have been suspended. They have a duty to protect themselves and other
passengers. What happens if he started going around punching people in the face?
passengers. I would be giving them bonuses. And
Griffin,
as a
thank you
passenger,
again. You're
I
a
would
stud.
feel really unsafe on this plane until this man was subdued. He could have tried opening an emergency exit or something.
Wonder if he's related. Who's the Twisted Tea guy? I don't even know who that is, bro. I'm a boomer.
Planes need to be equipped with proper restraints for situations like these. I mean, you cannot hold the crew members responsible for improvising during this time of duress. I hope this results in a no-fly list outcome for Max Berry. What do you guys think of the guy having a public freakout?
Well, that's fun. I want to find out more about that. Frontier Airline. Let me look into that. I'll zoom in for a minute and then I'll put up an article. Wow. What a little piece of shit. I want to find out more about this. This is delicious. Frontier Airline. Airline. No, news. I want news, son. Six. WIBW. All right, so let me put this up over here. And is the SD card video going up soon? Yes, that is going up soon. So here we go. Matter of fact, I got to put that SD card back on my laptop. Also off topic today, I officially pre-ordered a 512 gigabyte Steam Deck. Gonna wait until next year, but I'm gonna probably be waiting just as long as you, even though I ordered it a little bit earlier. So yeah, I mean, I'll be patient and wait, and it looks like a really exciting product. Anyway, look at this. He looks like just like a fucking entitled prick, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like an entitled prick? Oh my god. Let me zoom in on this because I'm a boomer. I'm used to actually just... All right. An Ohio man faces 3 counts of misdemeanor battery for allegedly groping and punching flight attendants on a Frontier airline on July 31st. Maxwell Berry was on a flight to Pennsylvania and Florida when he drank 2 alcoholic beverages and ordered a third. I knew he was drunk just by how he was talking. This is when a report states Berry brushed his cup against the backside of a flight attendant. After a flight attendant asked not to touch her, Berry spilled the new drink on his shirt and went to the bathroom to clean up, but returned to his seat shirtless, according to the Miami-Dade police. The flight attendant asked him to put his shirt on. After getting a new shirt from his luggage, Berry allegedly walked around the plane and started to get friendly with another flight attendant, the report said. Police said he groped both flight attendants multiple times. When another flight attendant was asked to watch over Berry, he punched the flight attendant in the face. Oh, man. Police say the passengers and crew members on a restrained Berry and taped him down to his seat. Good. Law enforcement took Berry into custody in a Miami International Airport. Miami-Dade court records that Berry's bond was set to $1,500. Well, his parents are millionaires. He should be fine. Several crew members were suspended for improperly restraining. But on Tuesday, Frontier Airlines told CNN that it supports the crew members. We are supporting the needs of the team members and are working with law enforcement to fully support the prosecution of the passenger involved. What does it mean? Okay, you support them. Does that mean that they're okay? Or does it mean they're going to lose their jobs from this piece of shit? He just looks like that guy in college that I would just want to punch in the face. He looks like he's just like that guy who would always have an answer for everything at like a frat party. He would be like the first dude to be like trying to go up to women and grope him when he's hammered. And he would be the first to start a fight with anybody, even if you looked at him sideways. I knew people like this guy. Oh my God, that is a face that just makes my blood pressure rise. Wow, man. I would want to find out if he actually is a trust fund baby. That would be interesting. He fits the bill. But there's a lot of people that pretend to be. Sent you the Twisted Tea video on Twitter. What is that about? Is it a message you sent? All right, we just watched that. I'm not seeing it, bro. I'm not seeing it. Dude, if he's like that, you look, I hate making assumptions about people, but I'm going to make assumptions about people. If he's like that, I bet you the parents enable it. I mean, or they, at least they're nonchalant about it. I'm not so sure of it. Complicit. DBZ King. What is this? Let me see if will it actually let me click without. No, it just brings me to the studio. I don't understand why it does that, man. Let me see. Do I click on? Nope, won't do it. Won't do it. Ah, it got me out of the live stream. Come on. So, that's incredible, man. That is absolutely fucking incredible. What a piece of shit. And I hope none of those crew members lose their job. If they lose their job for protecting themselves and protecting the passengers, like, come on, man. Seriously? Anyway. You heard in his voice, too. Like, you could tell it was the alcohol talk, which does not justify what he did. But you could tell that was the fucking alcohol. You know, like, dude, no one cares who you are. You could be the son of a multi-billionaire. No one gives a fuck, dude. Well, some people do because they're stupid. But, like, I'm not going to... If you're being a piece of shit, I don't give a fuck, man. Doesn't give you any right to not be a good person. Doesn't give you any right to not be a good person, man. Come on, son. Well, the problem is that a lot of times Twisted Tea slap. All right, I'll look it up here. I always got to look it up here first with something like that. When I saw the video someone sent me, I saw it was okay to post, but Twisted Tea slap. 7 months ago. What the fuck happened? Yes, I wish to continue. Oh, I can't show this here. I can't. Twisted Tea. Rich types. No, dude, look at the keyboard. How else am I going to type on this thing, young Jello? Look. It's a chiclet keyboard. It's not like this keyboard's different. You try typing fast on this keyboard. Good luck with that one. Like, you can't type, like, no way. Oh, my God. Yeah, the T-board. Rich, shirt on... you want me to shit on your chest, Google Fish? I don't think you want that. Oh, dude, you know... Let's keep it real. You know for a fact that the only reason a lot of people in society have morality is because they need a paycheck. If they had unlimited funds, you know how many people would turn into pieces of shit instantly? I would say about 90% of the population. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of sad thing about money, too, is that, yeah, money's the root of all evil, but money also keeps people in line. You know how many people would become very bad people if they became multimillionaires tomorrow? A lot. A lot. They may pretend that they'll be... No, they won't even pretend. They'll just be shitty. There's a lot of people that are just... They're like, yeah, the rules don't apply to me. Oh, gee, I'm canceled. Well, I have more money. I'm making more in interest than most people make in a salary each year. I'm still going to be a piece of shit. I'm uncancelable. You know? Look up Gabe Newell eats a steak. What the fuck are you? Gabe Newell eats a steak. And he moans? No. No. Wait, why is it Jewel? Hold on. Where does it? I want to finish eating the steak, Gabe. Original version. Here's the original version. It's a good looking steak, Gabe. Talk to me here. How's that steak? Why is not? It's not a Jewel ad. I always like watching Gabe eat a steak. No, I'm not showing the Twisted Tea video. That's why the iPad is my filter. If there's one man on the planet I want to see eat a steak, it's Gabe Newell. It's Gabe Newell. Are you jealous of me and my bird? Good. They're jealous of us. They're jealous of what you and I have. They want to have the same thing. They're looking at us right now like, why can't I be that man or that bird? You and me are a pair that's one of a kind, son. You could taste the salt through the chat right here, can't you? You could taste that salt. They're salty. My chat is like a big fucking pretzel right now because they're salty because the chemistry that you and I have. We'll talk later. Carlo, he had some corn. He's good. He is a good looking. Hey, Paramount 360, how are you today? I'm wonderful. Oh wow. Come on. Man, this thing is like constipated. Did you hear about the Xbox streaming box rumors? Yeah, that's been rumors before the series consoles have been out. It's happening. I'm telling you, you're gonna see like Samsung TVs with Xbox Game Pass app built in. And then we're gonna be streaming our games from QLED televisions. QLED. Luscious ergonomic dicks. Dicks. You want to have a staring contest with me? That's fine. I'll stare at you all fucking night. That's what I thought. Gaben is behind you. If you look, he will be angry. No, there's not. There's. I forgot the horses. Shit. Well, now we have the horses back. Someone paid for those horses. Hey, Rich, weren't you supposed to have horses on your monitors for a week? Lies cover. Ah, look here. I forgot about the horses. That's my own damn fault. I forgot about the goddamn horses. I forgot about the horses. They run on the courses. Say the bird sources. They're running on the courses. Why? Because they're horses. See? So I did forget. I'm sorry. But now the horses are here. The horses are here. Lies, cover-ups. I'm Jesse Ventura, and I like to shove pickles up my ass.
Fuck you! Give me my chicken!
I hit the wrong. We got to get rid of that one. The Give Me My Chicken is gone. We've had enough of the Give Me My Chicken. It is time. Sweaty oily, and hold on, you're confusing me. This is too much for me. So the horses are here now, and I blew it. Yes.
You blew it.
Yes. My name is Jesse Ventura, and I shove my finger up my ass for pleasure. No pressure, though. Melinda's out of town. I was wondering if you could try to fit 4 fingers up my ass while she's going in my hotel room. With no lube. I like it rough. No pressure, though. I wonder if Steve Ballmer says that while he's fucking developers. He's like, developers, yeah! Fucking sweaty armpits. That is the most awkward fucking thing. We've already seen that on stream. I'm like, why would you want to come out looking like a fucking Neanderthal like that? You're not getting me excited for the company. You're just getting me scared of you. Please release an RTU soundboard on mobile. That would actually be a good idea. I could probably be making money off that app. Actually. I'm going to talk to my editor about that. He may know some people. And I could have him, and I'll work out something with him in terms of money he'll make. That's actually a really good fucking idea. I don't even know if I can make money off of that, though. I mean, I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I can, I will. Why not? I'll charge like 99 cents for it or something ridiculously low. It's not like I'm going to... Yeah, you're fucking welcome, lol. Remember Lamau? From the girl from the Predator Poachers? Lamau? I wonder what Lamau is up to now. Lamau. I'm like, LMAO. I know it's a little more work to say, but Lamau. I had a client over and started up my PC and have the startup sound of Windows 95 and their face look like they've been in NAM when they heard it. Yo, I remember back in the 95, 98 days, installing a piece of software was always a fucking risk. It was always like, this may install, or you may crash your whole fucking computer and have to reinstall your operating system from scratch. And reinstalling an operating system, yeah, it's inconvenient and sucks. But if you back up your important stuff or put it up in the cloud or whatever, reinstalling an operating system really isn't a big deal nowadays. Like, it's not stressful. But even like yeah, 95, 98, it was like a crapshoot. Even XP to a degree, it became easier. But I remember fixing a whole bunch of people's computers and having to re-image the hard drive or reinstall the operating system. And it was, dude, the amount of astronomical amount of updates. See, at least now too, if you get the media creation tool from Windows 10, it includes a lot of the current updates. So you're kind of like in the ballpark. But like back when you had Windows XP on like a CD-ROM or a DVD-ROM, and you installed it that way, oh Nelly, that was like, so like. If you did all the updates for the customer, I remember that's when I was still in work at Circuit City. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. That's a true story. The people used to come in to get their computers fixed, be like, yo, I'll fix it for you for half price, and I'll get it done like 3 weeks quicker, which was true. And it was half price. People would be like, yeah. I was like, you know where I work. It's not like I'm going to steal your computer and screw you. So you would give me the computer, and then we would fix them and get them back to them much quicker. But so, yeah, like back then you used to install Windows XP because Windows XP was still, even though Vista was out, people hated it. So more people were using XP. And you'd have to install the updates. And oh my God. Oh, yeah, I need an explosion on my soundboard. I got, you know what though, growing up? You could put this explosion in your soundboard. That was not really an explosion. I would not call that was more of a thud. That was a thud. On the explosion ass scale, I would give that a 2 out of 10. Don't you judge me ever. Yeah. That's what I thought. What I thought. Don't short your stuff, Rich. I remember hating Windows 95 at first. Because it was so like when you had Windows 3, I had Windows 3.11. That was what I had when we got the pen, because my dad, as much as my dad loved tech, he hated computers because he thought he still to this day calls them confusers. So he was reluctant to jump on to like, but he's like, all right, Rich is going into high school, so we got me like a 60 megahertz Pentium, and it actually didn't even come with 95. It came with Windows 3.11. So I was used to just like when you went to Windows 3.11. Now I haven't used it literally since then. Every single app had their own icon, which they have them on in Windows 95, but it was like you just saw it wasn't a start button. That was, remember the whole thing, start me up, skip did a flit up did a bit of bop, you know, that was the whole thing, because the start button, you would hit it and it had everything more organized. But in the beginning I was so used to just having all the apps with the windows open or the icons right there. I'm like, what is this? I have to click a start button, and then this sucks. But then now I realized that it was a huge step forward and it was the right way to go. But back then it was like, this is weird. I don't like it. My first experience with Vista was those has stopped working errors happen. Yeah, it was almost comical. Yes, it was. And then like I remember the whole thing with if you want to use Windows 10 with Crisis, you're gonna need Vista. And yeah, then who gave a fuck? The fucking game would crash all the goddamn time anyway. Oh, fuck Vista, man. Fuck Vista. Now, towards the end, Vista kind of basically was Windows 7 at that point. Like when you got all the updates for Vista, it became Windows 7. So towards the end, it really wasn't that bad. But Windows 7 felt like it was the final draft. Like, was Windows Vista was the rough copy of Windows 7. Kind of like you could say like Windows 2000 was the rough copy of XP. I can't think of another example. I'm I have a blue shirt on. Windows 8 was, oh, there you go. Forgot about that one. Windows 10 was the final copy of Windows 8 was the rough draft of Windows 10. Windows 8, everyone thought that tablets were going to be everything, which, look, I love my iPad, but that didn't happen. I mean, there's only a handful of, not even a handful, only a few Android tablet manufacturers. There's Samsung and Lenovo and like cheap no-name brands. There's like Toshiba, I think, too. I don't even know if they're still in the game, but that's when the Windows 8 was out was like 2012, wasn't it? 2012, 2013. And that's when everyone thought that everyone was going to be in a tablet. So Microsoft's like, fuck, we got to make Windows for tablets because tablets are going to be, people are going to have tablets up their ass. They're going to have them everywhere. And that's what they thought. And it just was like, yeah, this don't work. This sucks. 640K ought to be enough for anybody. No pressure, though. Isn't like that true with source code, though? I don't know. There's something where someone said that's true with source. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not a programmer, so don't ask me. I'm just a man. I got to get rid of Pat the NES Punk on my screen. It was funny for like 5 minutes. Hold on 1 second. Sup, gamers? Oh, my grandma's in the hospital. I'm very sorry to hear that, Necro Banana. Hope she does well. Wish her the best. What microcomputers? Now, God, I remember when it was a big deal for, like, when Vista was out, they had, like, high-end, I think it was actually a high-end Toshiba, because they actually had high-end, like, Toshiba is kind of, like, nowhere near the name it used to be, but there was a high-end, like, Toshiba laptop, and it was a big deal because it had a Blu-ray drive in it. I remember that. And I remember when I worked at Circuit City, this was when Windows Vista, they were really trying to push it. Like, HP had Windows tablets with Vista on it, and everywhere. People were coming complaining about those all the time. Not because the hardware would necessarily fail, but Vista could barely run on a normal computer, let alone a tablet form factor computer. What the fuck are you going to do with that? And then there were the netbooks. Remember the netbooks that had like the GIMP version of Windows 7 and Windows Vista? Yeah, it looks pretty amazing, the Pixel 6. It looks pretty amazing, actually, man. I think I saw some MKBHD's video. I got to watch more, though. I'll go back and watch it after the stream. Yeah, whatever. Wasn't there a Windows 9 that they were, like, and it ended up just getting scrapped? But netbooks, yeah. I remember they had, like, a super GIMP version of, I think, 7. I remember working at Radio Shack, and that was kind of towards the tail end. Like, there wasn't really a long lifespan of netbooks. I think it was, like, 2007 to, like, 2011. And then people kind of forgot about them. But netbooks was before iPads. And netbooks like, oh, you want to take a small computer with you anywhere? Here you go. I remember Asus initially had netbooks that weren't even running Windows. They were running Linux. Yeah, and well, towards the end, I remember like they had a couple that had like dual core Intel processors that they actually could run like full-fledged 7, but they were still shit. They were still hot fucking garbage. Yeah, I hope your grandma is okay, Necro Banana. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm going to get off kind of early. I've been on, well, I streamed 3 times today, and I did do full 2 hours, but I'm going to be ducking out for the evening, guys. Regular chat, super chat, I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow I'll be back with normal videos, and I may actually film this now. And I should do that. So let me do that. And I will see you guys tomorrow with some news about, reluctantly, Activision Blizzard. Have a good one.